This is the Royal Lahaina Hotel, and we're here tonight to go to the Luau. Cindy's standing in line over there.
Thank you.
What'd she say, May?
I'm here.
Let's book the link in.
Hungry. But the most important food we have tonight is called poi. How many of you have tasted poi? Very good. For those of you who haven't, poi is the main staple of the Hawaiian diet. Just now make sure you have a little bit of room between you, okay? They're causing some trade winds up in here. Come on, sweet. Now here we go. We're gonna move now. Okay? Here we go. And 1, 2, 1, 2, left and right. Now just in case you forget which way we're going, just put your hands up, just like this. And right. Left and right. Very good. How you doing, folks? Now to put that extra swing in your step, all you need to do is just bend your knees. That's it. Very good. I think they're ready to learn.
Watch out for the 3-year-olds.
You're looking pretty good. All right. Fast, fast, fast. Big, big, fast, fast, fast. What do you think? And right. Left. And right. I met a hula dream.
I met a hula dream at Waikiki.
And let's do that, son.
And every day she does a dance for me.
Just like Mama said.
And it's a dance that everyone should sing.
All right, here it is. Big.
The hula
Big.
hoonie hoonie.
Fast, fast, fast. Big.
The hula hoonie hoonie.
Fast, fast. Turn around.
The hula hoonie hoonie.
Fast, fast. And blowing kisses, everyone goes wild. Ladies and gentlemen, your hula star. Take it back. Mahalo.
We're on the road to Hana.
Mile marker 10.
Off mile marker 10, commonly known as the north shore of Hawaii, this area. And we're in a forest, and you can see these enormous creepers going up these trees. Still at mile marker 10 on the Hana highway. There's a little bit of the highway down there. Very narrow and curving. And that forest's a bamboo forest. This is the bamboo forest up close. This is about mile 11. This is our rental car, Pontiac V6, Pontiac Grand Am from the rear. Who's that? Screw pine or pandanus. This stuff looks like bananas, but it's not. There's lots of exotic palms and so on in this. This is where I've just been, the Kenai Arboretum. Some big tuskers here. We're halfway to Hana, so the sign says, and there's the little shop.
Okay, we got one on each side.
And we have a very nice house back here, and that's the garage where we saw the pigs' heads in there.
We're at Blue Pool, and Richard is swimming in the pool. I'll be following him in later. It's really cold water. It comes from the top of this mountain. and it empties out into the ocean. There he is. Richard!
This is Wainapa State Park, and we're looking through a lava cave. The other end of the lava cave is in the ocean. This is black sand from a black sand beach here. Also at Wainapa State Park. Certainly a few warnings at this beach. That's looking down on the beach. Beautiful. That's where we were. We're on the other side of Hana now. And this is a big waterfall on the side of the road. There's some breadfruit trees on the side. We're now back at Haleakala National Park. We're at near Hana, near the ocean this time. Last time we were up at the crater. There's about 4 pools down there.
Hi.
And then if we walk across the bridge, here's the bamboo forest. We're still in the bamboo forest. It's amazing. Look how tall these bamboos are. And look how thick they are. And dense. These are the Pipawai Falls, the end of our 2-mile hike. I think they're about 600 feet. They go way up there. Cindy! Right, we've found lots and lots of guava trees. Growing wild. Delicious.
Let's have a better look at that guava. Wow.
Okay, that's it. Here's another large banyan tree. Very spectacular. Richard is eating sugarcane.
Richard is eating sugarcane that he's picked off the side of the trail.
That's the fruit of the pandanus tree. Here's another banyan tree and a little church. This is where Charles Lindbergh is buried. This is where Charles Lindbergh spent the last week or so of his life when he was diagnosed with cancer. We're coming around Haleakala, and we're past Hana, and we're past all the tropical forests, and now it's a savanna or grasslands and cattle industry and so on. There's the ocean poking through. Okay, this is upcountry Maui. We're looking down at Mendicino. That's the horseshoe-shaped island that went snorkeling at the other day.
Mendicino.
The island behind it is uninhabited. And over there is West Maui, where we stay. There's my bike. I'm looking up at the telescopes. I'm on Skyline Trail now. There's the trail that I've come down on. That's where I'm headed. It's pretty desolate country up here. Not much grows. Nothing. I'm all alone with my bike here, and even way up there is one of the observatories. I've just come down from up there, kind of the last area of volcanic activity, of scoria and lava rock. And now I'm descending into an area where there's trees, scrubby brush trees, very wind blown. Many dead. It's a beautiful day here, and I'm heading down the trail there and into more treed areas. We're at the limit of the pine trees up there, and we're descending down rapidly. Here we are inside the forest of pine trees, and they look a lot like radiata pines to me, or Monterey pine. The light's getting a lot lower now in the clouds. I've just cycled through a grove of redwood trees. Very nice. Here we are at the top of Waipoli Road. My ground crew and organising party has met us. We're around 6,000 feet elevation, I guess. There's still a few pine trees and so on. There's the bike. And there's the downhill direction. Unfortunately you can't see the ocean because it's still cloudy. I've descended through the clouds of Haleakala. Now I'm down at the level where the pineapple plantations are growing. And across this busy, there's Cindy.
Hi, the van crew.
The van crew, the car and the bike. And across the road is still more sugarcane.
There's Richard off on his continued bike ride. Bye. Be careful. Bye. Get going now. There he goes. 30 miles an hour.
This is the main street of Paia, where we finished up the bike ride. A lot of the streets have a theme about surfing or biking or the outdoors or something like that. This is the Four Seasons Hotel in Wailea, and they say that the architect was inspired by the Arabian Nights movie when he designed this. Wailea is a very exclusive area. This area of Hawaii on the south coast near La Perouse Bay is the most recent volcanic activity on Maui. About 1790 they think, the last lava flow that we're looking at. The rock here is known as cinder rock or scoria. This is another little beach at Wailea. There's a famous walkway around the beach, which is, there it is, and we're doing it. Lovely manicured grass lawns. This is the Grand Wailea behind. And that's the full circle. Here's Cindy. Well, there's Cindy. About to go on her first surfing lesson. She's just been taking instruction with all these people. You can see the enormous breakers out here. She's going to get herself killed if she's not careful. Oh, she's not facing the camera. She's struggling. We're right here in Lahaina. Just behind us is the Lahaina shores where we're staying. We're about there. There's the panorama. In the background there is a cruise ship. It's just leaving. Or coming. This is the large banyan tree in the middle of Lahaina, and the festival of canoes is going on right here. All these shoots are from the same large banyan tree. This is the New Zealand section. Looks like the bow of the ship. That looks like Cindy, I think. There you go, Cindy. Straight out there. She's going to do a dive under the wave, maybe. Alright, there's Cindy surfing. A graceful sit down. There's Cindy with her 9-foot soft top surfboard that she's just been surfing on. She's doing a pose for us. Very good. This is Long Beach in Los Angeles, and we've just gotten on the ferry to Catalina Island. And now the setting is on landscape. There's a lighthouse. There's another little marina and a round looking building. This is the Queen Mary. It's a cruise boat. And just around the corner is the Ecstasy. another cruise boat. When we had our cruise to Ensenada, we also left from this area. Now, out there is another boat. That's the Spruce Goose used to be in there, and Howard Hughes' plane. And the Queen Mary is actually dockside. It doesn't sail. It's retired. It's a nice geodesic dome there. Long Beach. That guy's moving, must be going like 40 miles an hour. There's the casino.
Yeah, they have a door.
This is Avalon Harbour where we're staying. Near where we're staying. Gosh. The lovely township of Avalon. Everyone travels around in these little golf cart things. This is the Matilda poppy. It's a native of California, and it's a very, very large poppy. In fact, it's taller than me. It's the largest poppy I've ever seen. And although it's this is the Wrigley Memorial. Wrigley was the chewing gum magnate. It's closed now, but that's a peek at it through the trees. Built in the 1930s here on Catalina Island. This is a quick shot of our campsite. There's where we had our dinner. There's the stove, and there's a few tents hidden away in the trees around us. We're doing the Hermit Gulch Trail, and down there is the golf course and the town of Avalon and the harbour, and in the distance the 8 o'clock ferry has just left. There's Avalon, and once again we're hiking further up the mountains. We're now at the point where we can see the Pacific side, if you like. There's the ocean out there. It's a bit hazy today.
We're here at the top of Catalina Island at the end of Hermit Gulch Trail.
Once again looking down at Avalon. There's the Pacific Ocean. A couple of other hikers. There's the top of the Wrigley Memorial. And once again looking down to Avalon. Most of the tile was built by a factory which he had built to build the tile. He died in 1932.
Hi, I wanted to point out that the sculpture on the tiles, above the tiles, is in the shape of birds, which I assume are native to Catalina and California. And they go all the way up to the top. At the top in the ceiling we see some flowers and other plant life that I assume is found here on Catalina Island.
That's the New Zealand cabbage tree. Some bizarre looking cactuses and palm trees. Look at that one. And that's the that there is the dragon tree. And there's an example of a big dragon tree. There's a better shot of the dragon tree. This is Eucalyptus Street. Lovely little houses, and it's about the only street I've seen in the US that does not allow cars. No cars at all on the street. Lots of bikes.
Hey. Oh, we put one back in at the pit. We don't even put a lure or hook on. We used to go for a front, so we brought drink beer. Oh. Right on. Today we put a lure on. Steve got a beer.
Good work, Cindy.
Synthetic beam, and one of the key components of photosynthesis is, of course, now we're in one of our feeding areas, and one of the primary fish you can see down the feeding areas are the opal lines. Opal lines are the greenish gray fish with the two white spots in their back. Now they got their names opal lines because if you look very closely into their eyes, you can see they're a nice opalescent blue. Wow. It's like feeding koi, but much more vital. There they go. They're taking away the primary stressor in their life. So, of course, that's what because they'd be happy if fish even have a contour index right there. I don't know. Leaving only red algae behind. Then he goes out, finds a female, not because of some other psychological.
Those orange ones are Garibaldi.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, you might
There's the glass bottom boat, 1966, Doris Day, and it's the very same boat that we went on. A 416-pound bass. This is the Catalina Express, the boat we're going back on. It's a twin cat. There's the Avalon on a clear day. Some of the lovely Mediterranean style houses. The harbour. And around to the casino over there. We're at Oso Flaco Lake, State Vehicular Recreation Area, and off to our side we've been going through miles and miles of gardens. I think this is broccoli. We've had celery, broccoli, cabbage, all sorts of good stuff. And we're going to be doing a walk, about a mile on a boardwalk to the ocean. And there's Cindy. There's a little lizard. This is Ono Floco Beach, I guess. There's lots of fishermen down there. This guy's just been digging in the sand.
Yeah, here too. Yeah, that's a nice one.
That's a nice one. Nice sand perch there.
That's probably about a pound and a quarter.
Pound and a quarter.
third.
Wow.
Weighing 7/8.
Pound and 7/8. That's almost 2 pounds.
Almost.
There's Cindy, who's been waiting patiently for me. as I went for a little walk. There's the backside of the sand dunes, and all around us is these lupins or lupines. This is Lake Ono Flacco, and in the distance is some sand dunes, and we've walked across this walkway, and beyond those sand dunes is the ocean where we just were. We're on Oceano State Beach, and here's Cindy ripping up the sands in the Honda CR-V. She's gonna... There's not many other vehicles around here, but she's doing great. We let a lot of air pressure out of the CR-V. Down to 15 psi. A little campsite down there. There's Cindy, smiling. She's happy now. There's some sea lions. We're at Morro Bay on the California coast. And right behind those sea lions is some great big cooling towers. Some fishing boats and a lot of people having lunch here. So the bay, and that is Morro Rock. This is the New Zealand American Association barbecue annual general meeting. We're getting nearer to the end of the day now. Here are all the people. There's Angela. Jan in the background.
Finishing touches, Kara.
Beautiful effort.
Cindy, Ginger, Birgit.
They count. You guys like the crunch on the top? You like the crunch on the top? The other thing too is yeah, it's my fault when I'm not going to spread out everything.
And then the one this morning I let cool in the oven.
Oh, you did two?
Yeah, my first one was a disaster.
This is Karen. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
This is what Karen won
Yeah.
for making the pavlova, which we just
went splat.
photoed. Yeah.
Which you have no picture of because it's all gone. Oh, because everybody ate it.
Maybe I'll get one picture of you. What's that? What is that? How many of those would you like? Huh? How many of those?
Cindy, say hi.
Hi.
Here's Cindy, shopping again in Mendocino.
We're at the Mendicino Arts and Crafts Fair in Northern California. You don't have to get so close.
Where's Shelly? Say hi to the camera.
Hi to the camera.
Where are you now, Shelly?
Mendocino.
Very good. And look around here, we've got some lovely vases.
Chris and I made all this stuff ourselves.
Wow, that's really cool.
We can make 2 of these a day. Really? Yeah, and it usually takes us.
I know, I gotta get on that.
Okay, we're at Mendocino, doing a little short hike out at the point, looking across the bay. Beautiful day here in Mendocino. And there's the town of Mendocino. The museum's having a special event. Now, notice the town looks like an East Coast town, like a town in Maine. We just saw some lovely gardens outside those houses. Here we are. And there's Shelly and Cindy.
Hello.
The twin terrors who are giving me a hard time.
Boys against the girls.
Yeah, it's 2 against 1, it's not fair.
Coins.
Here's an Indian totem that Shelly was impressed by. And there's the old wharf. California poppy, privet.
You can go. She goes like that, and I said, well, I said, not the money, because I can charge those things.
Hello. Oh no, bad headache. Cool.
This is the coast north of Fort Bragg. This is the Redwood Monastery, set beneath these lovely redwood trees here. This is the Lost Coast Trail, starting from the Shelter Cove end, and it ends 24 miles up the coast. There's no road along this coast. This stretch of coast is the only large section of coastline in California that's undeveloped, doesn't have a road. And there's Shelter Cove down there. This is the Shelter Cove Lighthouse. And there's Shelter Cove. A lot of holiday makers here. There's a burl. We're in the Richardson Redwood Park here.
Cool. Here's Richard at Richards Grove State Park. Enough? Check it.
There's Cindy at the Semi Winery.
Alright, let's go down this way.
This is Semi Vineyard. Notice the change in stone. The left side was built by the Chinese and the right side by the Italians. In the foreground is the railway, which is no longer in use. And these are redwood trees. Isabel was one of the daughters of one of the founders, famous for wearing buttons.
Look at how tiny. See a squirrel's 5 times that big. He's so cute. They're different sizes.
This is Emerald Bay, Lake Tahoe, where we're joined by Chris, Shelly, Cindy and Edward. There's the Tahoe Gal. There's Shelly and Cindy, looking beautiful as ever.
Oh, just very good. She's an unfit. Hi!
Hi!
Dear, you behave yourself.
There's Kathy's cabin in Tahoma, Cindy's boss, the CRV, Eduardo's car, my bike, and there's Shelly. She's walking down to the lake while we take a bike ride. Yeah, I'm getting him on film, stepping on the rocks at Lake Tahoe, Tahoma.
Get him when he reaches that.
It depends on one of the first countries for signing up for